Welcome back to the sights and sounds of the Battle of Flowers Parade live here on KSAT12.
Right now you are looking at the Michoacana Meat Market's float. Their title is Princess Diaries.
This is their 37th year in business with over 170 stores throughout Texas and 15 stores here in San Antonio.
They're actually founded in Houston, Texas. But
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I assumed they were from here. You can find the best quality fresh meats, they say, at all their stores.
San Antonio Charro Association is here. They're one of my favorites this year. So colorful, festive, and ornate. This is their 25th year to be in the Battle of Flowers Parade.
The oldest Charro Association in the United States, and it's a family association. So coming up is Charro Queen, Annika Chapa. We've done several stories on her so far.
She's the daughter of Felipe Chapi, vice president of the organization.
So the participants here include President Edmundo Rios Jr., Vice President Felipe Chapa, Secretary Carlos Ochoa, Treasurer Edmundo Rios III, and of course, Queen Annika Chapa.
All right, so some background. We know you guys like background here. San Antonio Charros and Charas, horsemen and horsewomen, have been on the banks of the San Antonio River near Mission San Jose since 1947. 2022 marked their 75th anniversary of passing along their love for how do you say that?
Charreria.
Thank you.
The grandfather of rodeo.
Yes, thank you very much.
Beautiful, beautiful outfits. Hi, guys. I'm almost scared to say, show me your shoes. You don't want to make them move the horse, right?
Show us your boots. Now, part of the Charro, do you see the horse?
Yes.
Dancing along there, a little gallop there.
It was performed. There you go. There's a shot of him right there. He went right past our Sarah Acosta. Hi, Sarah, who's down there with the crowd.
Also, some lasso work taking place here at the tail end of the Charro Association's group.
Showing off some of those skills there. It takes a lot of work.
And right behind them, the thankless task continues for the Super Scoopers.
Thankless and much needed. So these are the Super Scoopers from Idea Walzem Public School. And walking behind the Charro Association horses and cleaning up are their 6 Super Scooper group. So we have a lot of them from Idea Walzem Public School. Thank you guys for what you do.
Yeah, I think we have a 4-H group coming up here.
Yes.
I believe this is the Oak Valley Riding Club on your screen. They support the Oak Valley 4-H program. Riders are age 5 to 70 years old.
Yes, we love their festive outfits there. So the riders participate in trail rides, 4-H shows, jumping events, and Western riding events.
They hold summer camps for younger riders.
And they offer scholarships for camps when needed. So Russell Patrick Smuts is the sponsor here.
Again, this is the Oak Valley Riding Club. Next up, just with a slight pause before our next band, is from John Paul Stevens High School, the Falcon Marching Band, making their way around the corner. It's a large right-hand turn here in front of the grandstands for the KSAT party here, and our stage where Steph and I are reporting live for you from downtown San Antonio.
You can see their color guard right now moving through. They're doing like kind of a moving routine.
We have a note on Stevens too, Steph. We mentioned in first place earlier. Falcon Marching Band actually placed second place, the band award, at the Battle of Flowers Band Festival last night.
Yeah.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah, congrats to the Stevens Band. They're also known as the Sound of the North Side. They earned their 5th consecutive appearance in the UIL area marching finals for their show entitled Adore.
And they're headed this way, and we're going to catch them early and listen in.
Again, the Stevens High School Marching Band. So the group is made up of about 100. Oh, let's listen to them first. And right behind them is the Stevens High School. This is their spirit organization. And the group is made up of about 100 students, including the Sky Dancers, the dance team, the cheerleaders, and the Soaring Wings Pep Squad.
Sky Dancers will be performing at a Spurs game halftime show, as well as on stage at Walt Disney World in Orlando.
Cheerleaders received first place at the Cheer America Holiday Spectacular competition this year. Congrats, guys. And they're all wearing their Fiesta crowns.
Stevens High School continues here. We've got another float coming up, and it is called Pura Comida, the great food of San Antonio. You see their banner starting right there.
Oh, yeah.
Stevens High School's float is sponsored by the Lisa and Mike Kelleher Fund.
So if you spend any time here in Texas, you know that Texans are serious about their Tex-Mex food, and for good reason. The delectable flavors of queso, enchiladas, and chili con queso are enough to make anyone's mouth water.
San Antonio is home to one of the most popular and beloved Tex-Mex dishes, chili. In the 1870s and 80s, a group of women who called themselves Chili Queens served chili con carne with chili verde, enchiladas, and tamales in open-air plazas throughout San Antonio.
Right behind them, this is the Roller Girls, or we should say Alamo City Roller Girls, Queen Bees rolling through our parade route.
Founded in 2004, they're the only ranking, sanctioned, competitive roller derby league in San Antonio under the Women's Flat Track Derby League.
It operates as a 501c nonprofit and has a board of directors as well as an advisory board, and is skater-owned and operated. I love the names, though.
Names of the skating team include, ready for this?
Yes.
We'll do them together. Ready?
Okay.
Ballroom Blitz.
Backlash.
Ali Gory.
Violet Protest.
Scully Vera.
She's a beast.
She's a beast.
Yeah.
Sideshow Sally.
Still Magnolia.
And Peanut Brutal? Color me confused.
I know. I want to join just so I can have a cool name like that.
We'll think of one. There's always next year, Steph.
Yes, I'll try out next year. Our neighbors, Central Catholic High School Band, moving through right now. Of course, they're located right across the street from KSAT12.
Yeah, let's listen to the Mighty Button Marching Band.
Central Catholic, and a reminder, all-male non-boarding college preparatory school, and they opened back in March 25th of 1852.
We have the State Association of Texas Pioneers that's already passed, just passed. And now we've got the William H. Taft High School, the Taft Raider Marching Band. They're on San Antonio's far west side over by SeaWorld, kind of.
Yes, right outside 1604. On Bandera Road, and the band program began in 1985, and they've received consistent UIL Sweepstakes awards.
I believe you meant Culebra.
Yes, Culebra Road.
Yes,
sorry. Yes, outside of 1604. Thank you.
Yes,
the Taft Band is a Northside Independent School District program.
Their motto is, we are going to relentlessly, this is a motto, ready? We are going to relentlessly chase perfection, knowing full well we will not catch it because nothing is perfect, but we'll continue to chase it because in the process we will catch excellence. We are not remotely interested in just being good. We will make it happen.
Behind the high school marching band, we have the Raiderette Spirit Organization. Participating today are the dance team, cheer, drill team, and the pep squads.
Yeah, the award-winning High Steppers dance team consists of at least 16 young ladies who have been awarded national championship at several dance competitions.
So the Taft varsity and JV Taft cheerleaders have won several awards this contest season.
Silver Stars drill team also won several awards this year.
The Sidekicks Pep Squad have won sweepstakes, judges awards, and other awards this season.
This group from Taft is significant. They just keep going and going and going, and their band was fantastic.
A lot of proud parents out there watching all their kiddos march by. Congrats, guys.
Yes, good to see everybody out here, and we're working our way. We're already getting some cheers for the next float. This is titled To Infinity and Beyond. You're seeing some of the Pep Squad here, cheerleaders as well, stopping for the crowd.
Yes, it did a routine, and of course, in Fiesta spirit with their floral crowns. And there's the last group right there cheering through. Bye, guys. They're bringing in their float for their school.
All right, here is the one I was just talking about, the William Taft High School To Infinity Beyond, sponsored by the Friends of the Battle of Flowers.
That's right. So if you've ever watched a space movie, you have probably heard the phrase, Houston, we have a problem. Mm-hmm. Well, when things don't go quite right in the universe, don't be surprised when people call on Texas.
NASA Space Center in Houston was established in 1961 and continues to lead NASA's efforts to in human space exploration and is the lead center for U.S. space missions involving astronauts. Texas is home to more than 20 astronauts.
We have some astronauts dancing right there in the full costume. Riding today are members of the Taft Principal Advisory Panel made up of senior students in their advanced academic classes. Impressive float.
Everybody stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
To the rockets and everything. Oh, moving on the float.
Texas A&M University of San Antonio.
Very lively float. They're called literary royalty there. Riding today is Mr. and Mrs. Texas A&M San Antonio, Joe Camunta and Lainey Fedez.
Also riding is their mascot named General, their dance team Jaguarettes, and their cheer team.
So the float passing by features the university seal and their mascot, the Jaguar.
A&M San Antonio, established in 2009, and of course is a part of the Texas A&M University system.
Just a note, the university currently serves more than 7,300 students and has graduated more than 15,300 alumni.
Jefferson High School, the Mustang Marching Band is here.
Marching through right now, the Mustang Band has participated in the Battle of Flowers Parade every year since the school's opening in 1932. That's 91 years, guys.
Brings back some memory, Steph. You and I both marched in high school. You marched here in San Antonio at?
John Jay High School.
John Jay.
Yes.
I marched outside Washington, D.C. at Woodbridge High School, the Mighty Viking Marching Band. And that was actually my school's fight song. If I believe it's called Horse or the Horse, if I recall, but I played that on a Friday night.
So that brought that back to you.
It did.
It's funny because Jefferson's also a Mustang. Jefferson Mustang, and we were the John Jay Mustangs.
Yes, indeed.
So a lot of memories here for us here.
Fantastic memories. Hope you're having fun. We are. Next up, we've got Danza Vida de San Antonio Dance Company.
That's right. So Danza Vida means the dance life of San Antonio in Spanish. And of course, everybody can recognize this is Selena, Queen of Tejano Float. We love all the little Selenas up there. Hi guys. How cute. One of Selena's signature outfit there.
Dennis Vita was founded by former Miss San Antonio Krista Diaz in 2008 when she was just 16.
They are celebrating their 15th year and this year. So Crystal Diaz was awarded the 2012 Yellow Rose of Texas Performing Arts Award by then Governor Rick Perry.
Of course, everybody knows who Selena is, American Tejano singer called the Queen of Tejano music.
You can hear the band behind her. This would be the Louis Brandeis High School marching in.
Bronco Marching Band. Let's listen. Good job, guys. That was Brandeis Bronco Marching Band, this year's Battle of Flowers. They're really close to UTSA, share the same colors.
Yes,
Yeah.
they sure do. So if you look at them, you kind of think you're watching the mini UTSA band. Hey, just to know, guys, they were this year's Battle of Flowers Band Festival feature band this past night.
The Brandeis High School Bells Pep Squad is here. They're the 2022 Regional Pep Squad champs.
Yeah, there's a large group there as well. So this team is made up of first-year Spirit members. This is grades 9th through 12.
Most students who are members of the Bells start with no dance or cheer experience at all, and they learn everything here in this program.
It's quite an accomplished squad making their way through and also festively wearing the floral crowns on their hats.
So this group are three-time NCAA national champions, NCAA State Herky High Point recipient. What's that? Well, Herky is a cheerleading jump named after a former cheerleader at Southern Methodist University.
The cheer team, members of the NC Wall of Fame, and also NCAA's top 8 most spirited routines.
As a team, this group maintains an A grade point average. Well done, ladies.
Well done. Bye, guys. Viva Fiesta.
Viva Fiesta from everybody at KSAT12.
That's right. They're bringing in their float for Brandeis High School.
Boomtown, Texas. The Brandeis float sponsored by the Lisa and Mike Kelleher Fund, as many have been today. It all began on January 10th, 1901, when the Lucas well blew at Spindletop, Texas, spewing mud, gas, and oil more than 100 feet into the air. From the time Spindletop blew, its oily stack, Texas has never, ever been the same.
That's right. So with that dramatic fanfare, Texas's economy was wrenched from its rural agricultural roots and flung headlong into the petroleum and industrial age.
Oil profoundly changed the culture of the state and became a place where fortunes could be made.
You see the well there? Bye, guys. Great job. Now looking at, or you can hear the Natalia band right behind them.
Natalia Mustangs Band is in the Natalia Independent School District, lies southwest of San Antonio.
That's right. They were a Texas State Marching Band qualifier. Let's listen in.
San Antonio Zoo is represented in the animal kingdom.
This is the zoo staff dressed as animals, and for kids, including butterflies, zebra, tiger, flamingo, lions. No real feathers though, fur, glitter, or other messy, non-sustainable materials were used on this float, we're told.
San Antonio Zoo has been securing a future for wildlife in Texas and around the world for 108 years.
That's right. So named the best zoo in 2022 in Texas for the 3rd year in a row, and number 2 in the nation for conservation, education, and animal welfare.
I love our zoo. San Antonio Zoo is helping to bring back the horned lizard. Last year they released over 50 horny-toed lizards back into the Texas wild. Did not know that.
I didn't either. We love the colorful float though. Thank you, employees and kids, for being there.
Let me see. Let me take a look. I was so busy focused on what we were talking about. I actually want to see this too.
So my guess is that Sarah Acosta's favorite part there at the end with the
butterflies. Yeah, indeed. She seems to have her own butterfly garden.
Right now we are looking at the Ballet Folklorico Festival, La Corona.
They are the largest Mexican regional dance company in San Antonio.
Annual recitals are held in the famed Arneson River Theater on San Antonio Riverwalk, so you can catch them there.
They've represented us here in San Antonio at Cowboys and Rangers games up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
They've also traveled to Colombia, South America, Mexico, and Japan.
Mission of Ballet Folklorico is to bring the joy and beauty of Mexican regional dance to people of all ages everywhere.
Great job, guys. Show us your shoes. Oh, they're too busy dancing.
All participants are wearing fully authentic costumes representing Mexican festivals such as those found in various Mexican states like Oaxaca and Puebla. The float emphasizes local culture, history, and character. Similar to the Battle of Flowers Parade, it has considerable Spanish and Mexican influence and shares many of these same customs.
Right now, it's the Warrior Band from Earl Warren High School, and the Warrior Band is also known as the Purple Pride of Northside.
Earl Warren High School Warrior Marching Band, the Purple Pride of the Northside, consistent UIL sweepstakes winners since their opening back in 2002.
That's right. The school is named for the former United States Supreme Court Justice, Earl Warren.
Can you believe things are starting to wind down, Steph?
It went by fast again.
Very much so. Crowning achievements in healthcare. This is the folks from CentroMed. They're a nonprofit, federally qualified health center that's been serving the community for 50 years.
Established in 1973 under their corporate name, El Centro del Barrio.
They have 23 convenient locations that offer primary health care, including pediatrics, women's health, family practice, dental, and behavioral health.
CentroMed provides healthcare service to the homeless in San Antonio as well.
They serve families in San Antonio, New Braunfels, Cibolo, Converse, Somerset, and Schertz.
Happy 50th. Their music's just starting. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see this, so you can probably hear the float you're about to see. That's HEB.
Where groceries rank. So it's kind of a play on our theme this year, right?
Yes, definitely. Well, I mean, I'm going to say HEB is a celebrity, but everybody here in San Antonio, you know who they are.
You know who they are. The story of HEB began in 1905 in a small little family store up in Kerrville in the Texas Hill Country.
So today, HEB serves more than 300 communities across Texas and Mexico with over 430 stores, 154,000 partners, some of which are on their float today. Viva Fiesta! Right now, that is the San Antonio Lutheran coronation, holding the banner there. Hi, guys. A lot of them wearing sneakers. I don't blame them. The parade route's about a little under 3 miles. It's good to wear comfortable shoes.
And bringing up the very rear of our Battle of Flowers parade this year is actually a truck from San Antonio Solid Waste. Letting us everybody know that that's it.
Well, yes, and they've incorporated a beautiful sign, Viva Clean, Viva
Place
Fiesta.
your bag trash in the middle of the street for cleanup. So we have instructions, don't we?
Yes, yes. And you can see people behind the truck following instructions as well.
Yes, well, we're about to see a lot of activity down here as the parade route is kind of winding down on our end. But one of the people we want to check back in now with is KSAT's Jonathan Cotto. Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, Mark, Stephanie, I have to say this parade was absolutely beautiful, and I can tell you all the KSAT insiders here had a great time. I don't have to say anything. They're saying it for us. Let's ask some questions. Ma'am, how was the parade?
On a scale of 1 to 10, a 12.
We love that number.
My daughter's school, Stevens High School.
Well, shout out to your daughter and shout out to her school. Thanks for being here. Folks, the sun is out. The parade was beautiful. Tell me, what was one of your favorite floats?
Just seeing the bands. Yeah.
The bands were electrifying. They were playing all the latest hits.
Yes.
I heard some cumbias. I heard some oldies. What was your favorite part?
Probably the HEB float.
The HEB float was really cool. I'm right there with you on that one. Folks, Viva Fiesta!
Thank you, Jonathan.
I don't think it gets any better than this, Mark and Stephanie. We're going to toss it back to you.
All right, have fun right there, Jonathan.
All right, as we start to wrap things up, I think we're going to check in with Sarah Costa.
Yes, Sarah Costa, you've been busy.
Hey, guys, I've had the best view this entire parade. Hey, guys, say hi. This is really where the party is at. Here at the Street View, the crowd is just phenomenal. Everyone's been in such a great mood, great spirit. And the bands, I want to give a shout out to the Texas A&M band. I almost got chills when they walked by. Also, UTSA band and the Spurs dance team. I mean, just phenomenal energy here on the street level. I want you guys to check out KSAT's Instagram page because I've been filming right next to photojournalist Misael, getting all of those close-up shots. Also, shout out to our photojournalist Misael. He's been getting in between the bands, just crouching down, getting the best shots. And this is really the best view and the best energy right here. Viva Fiesta! I'm going to toss it back to you guys. It's getting a little crazy.
Thank you, Sarah. Viva Fiesta. The crowd still super excited, even at the end of the parade. It's still a party.
That's right. So the parade has passed us here on Avenue E and 6th Street, but with the route winding its way through downtown, the parade continues right now in Alamo Plaza, right in front of the Shrine of Texas, the Alamo.
And one of the bands making their way through right now that we saw earlier here. We hope you enjoyed the participation here at the Battle of Flowers Parade. We had a lot of groups, like almost 200 groups pass through.
Yeah, I tell you what, it was an amazing day, and we hope you enjoyed it. We tried to share the sights and sounds of Fiesta here on this Battle of Flowers Friday that essentially shuts down the city of San Antonio. It's been a blast. And
it has been.
Again, we talked a little bit earlier. What's some of your going to be your takeaways, some of your favorite memories of today?
My favorite memories. Well, I mean, honestly, the weather is a little warm, but it's nice. It worked out. Okay, so shout out to my brother. Yes, I love the Texas A&M band. They did an awesome job. It's hard for a Longhorn to say that, but they did great. Also, with the Selena float, the dance group.
That was nice.
They did a nice job.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody did, really. What about you?
It's been a blast. One of my favorite things this year was actually meeting with our absolutely loyal KSAT viewers here at the KSAT Insider Party. Our grandstands were full of our amazing viewers, and thank you for watching and being such an amazing group of people that watch KSAT every single day. We truly appreciate it. It's an honor for us to bring these parade and fiesta festivities to you. So I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, it's an honor for us. It's been fun for us. We've got pretty much a front row seat to everything and a front row to our viewers as well who are leaving right now.
And a quick footnote, thanks to everybody that's helped us out with these parades. We've got one more big one to go, Flambeau tomorrow night right here on KSAT. But I want to thank Tremaine and Joe for our crews here on the stage. Guys, thank you so much. And we've got a crew standing by back in the studio where the noon broadcast will continue after we wrap up our coverage of 2023. It's been a blast, guys.
Yes,
thank you.
Blast. Bye. Have a great day.
Good afternoon to this late edition of the KSAT12 News at Noon. I hope you've been enjoying the parades, the Battle of Flowers parade, but we do have news to report today and weather. So we'll start with arson investigators trying to figure out how a fire found its way onto property where no one was supposed to be living.
It burned down a backyard shed overnight and caused heavy damage to a vacant home. As Katrina Weber reports, the fire also has left a neighbor with a lot of repairs to make.
With sizzling sounds and fierce flames, fire barged into this Northside neighborhood just before midnight. The flames erupted first in a backyard shed in the 200 block of Green Meadow, then moved quickly to the vacant house in front of it. At least one person in this neighborhood near Jackson Keller and Blanco Road noticed and called 911, bringing a brigade of firefighters to the rescue.
There was a big fire. Did you miss it?
This morning, it was all neighbors could talk about. Delavina Hernandez may have had more to say than anyone, though. As the trouble headed toward her home, she got a warning from her barking dogs.
Because there were people out front and the flames out back. It was a huge. I never saw a flame like that.
She led us into her backyard to take pictures of the damage done. The flames ate through her fence, and the heat melted the siding on her house.
I'll call the 911 while I was outside in my porch looking at that big flame.
While no one officially was living here, firefighters say both the shed and the house, as you can see, were jam-packed with items that only added fuel to the fire. Neighbors say the owner of the home died several years ago, but they suspect someone may have been staying on the property without permission. The question now for investigators is whether that someone also had a hand in this fire. Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.
New at noon, a man left for dead on a San Antonio highway overnight. Now police want to find the driver who hit him. Police tell us it happened when the victim was crossing I-35 near Brooklyn Avenue just before 2 in the morning. Officers believe the driver hit him but then just kept going. The victim pronounced dead at the scene. Police say when they find that driver, the person will face failure to stop and render aid, leading to death.
New details this noon, a shooting investigation. San Antonio police say suspects drove up to the victim exchanging words before gunfire broke out. This was in the 3300 block of Roselawn, that's near Kennedy Park on the southwest side. The victim was shot in the shoulder and then ran for help from neighbors. He should be okay. However, police tell us the victim did not cooperate with them. All they know about the suspect is that they were in a gray vehicle. They took off after the shooting. So far, police have not found the suspects.
Taking a live look outside with Live Cam. The Battle of Flowers parade is over. The sun is out and it's getting hot out there, Mia.
Yes, temperatures climbing, pretty toasty out there, especially when you factor in the added humidity, right, that's moved in for this Friday. A little bit different than the lower humidity values that we saw yesterday. We've got a lot to talk about, though, especially over the next 24 hours, because while it is quiet and sunny out there right now, we've got a good chance for some strong to severe storms to move in later this evening. So let's briefly give you that timeline. You can see that, yes, those temperatures are climbing into the mid to upper 70s this lunchtime hour here in San Antonio. Beautiful sunshine and blue skies. We are going to hold on to that sunshine into this afternoon. Temperatures are going to crank up into the upper 80s, even closing in on that 90-degree mark here in San Antonio, but especially by to just after 5 p.m. That's when we're going to start to see some thunderstorm development across portions of the hill country as a cold front works its way into south central Texas. For us here in San Antonio, we are expecting a line of strong to, yes, even severe thunderstorms possible to move in generally in between about 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Numerous to widespread activity, and then we'll see that move farther off to the southeast later tonight. Rain chances are tapering off through the overnight hours, and Flambeau is going to be just fine into tomorrow evening. But with those strong storms, the biggest things we'll need to monitor, some large hail, as well as, yes, some strong damaging wind gusts. You're definitely going to want to stay weather aware before stepping out to Friday night plans, and a good idea to go ahead and download that KSAT Weather Authority app. We'll get you a full look at that futurecast, time it out for you, coming up in just a few, guys.
Thank you so much, Mia. Most City of San Antonio offices are going to be closed today for Fiesta. Say this for me.
San Jacinto Day.
I don't know why I can't say that word. And Battle of Flowers, of course. Emergency crews, though, are going to be on duty and city parks will be open, but the City Hall and most municipal offices will be closed on San
Jacinto
Day. And again, there's no early voting today.
Oh, but the fun continues tomorrow. Looking ahead to tomorrow's festivities, we'll be live streaming the Fiesta Pooch Parade beginning at 8 a.m. That's always a fun one. The King William Fair Parade starts at 9. You can watch them both on KSAT12 and KSAT+. And if you're heading out to the King William Fair, the gates are going to open at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you buy your tickets today, you can save $5. And then tomorrow tickets are $25 for everyone 12 and older.
And of course, Fiesta Flambeau is the night parade happening tomorrow. The famous illuminated night parade is celebrating its 75th Diamond Jubilee this year. More than 750,000 spectators are expected to line the city streets and see the action in person. But then another 1.5 million viewers are expected to watch the Fiesta Flambeau parade on TV, and we're talking across the country. Our coverage begins at 7 p.m. tomorrow with a pre-party, followed by the parade. Steve Spriester and Stephanie Jimenez are going to be hosting the broadcast, which you can watch right here on TV on all of our digital platforms.
And even though Fiesta is winding down, there's still a lot going on over the next few days. Scan the QR code to take a look at our Fiesta user guide. You can find it in the Fiesta section of KSAT.com. Hey, a cat is going viral as the internet follows its weight loss journey. How Patches is doing with his new diet.
A Texas mom breaking down in tears, recalling the moment that lightning struck her two sons in Fort Worth. How the bolt of lightning hit both kids.